Jocko, hi Jocko. Today I had what I believe you refer to as disciplinary breakdown. This morning I found out that I had to take additional credits in college that I believed were completed. So he thought they were complete. He had to take more, as it turns out. In a fit of rage, I took my phone and threw it across the room in frustration. I felt really good at the time, but 5 seconds later I regret it because now, broken phone. And I lost control of my emotions. So, do you have any mental tricks or anything in general that you do when you're slightly irritated or outright furious? P.S. This used to happen a lot more. I started jiu-jitsu and haven't rolled for 3 weeks. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I felt great whenever I was rolling consistently. Maybe.
Anecdotal, however, we do know that jiu-jitsu soothes the soul. So, one of the things in me, and you've talked about this too, when I realized that losing your temper was a sign of weakness, as soon as I made that connection, I said to myself, this is weak. I'm going to try not to do it anymore. And what's weird is when you're a kid, I don't know if you remember this, but when I was a kid and you'd see someone get angry and it made you afraid. And so for a while, I saw it as like a power. You know, it's kind of a way to achieve power that you can lose your temper and then all of a sudden you have this extra strength. And so when you're a little kid, and when I say a little kid, I mean, when I was 13, 14 years old, I thought, hey, if I could get that rage going and people are scared like I used to feel, that's a positive thing. And then, like I said, as I got older, now, now you're talking 16, 15, 16, 17, I realized, hey, this isn't cool. This isn't strength. It's actually weakness. And when I realized it was weakness, and I didn't realize that overnight, but I started getting the idea that was weakness. And now when you see someone that is in control, and even when bad things are happening, they're standing stoically saying, okay, let me take another look at that and I'll get it done. You know what I mean? When they're just, okay, then you realize, okay, this guy's really unflappable, which is a lot more impressive. Yeah. So again, you got to be able to detach from this. And, I like to take pride in the fact that I'm going to keep my cool no matter what happens. And definitely once you're in the SEAL teams, you definitely want to be that guy that's keeping your cool no matter what's happening. Whether it's people are doing the wrong thing or you just want to be the guy that's, hey, okay, come back over here. We need to redo this. You just want to be that guy. Yeah. That's way more impressive than the guy that says, I can't believe this. Don't be that person. So, and I've talked about this before. What are the pre-event indicators that show you or reveal to you that your temper is about to be lost? What are they? Is it you clench your fists, right? Is it you raise your voice and you start doing that stuff? Do you start the heavy breathing? Do you flare your nostrils, right? Because that's an animal thing where you're going to take in more oxygen, so you open up the nostrils because you're about to get after it. Do you, does your head, shaking or whatever? Just like these things. What is it? What indicators do you have when you know that you're starting to feel that? And as soon as you feel that, you detach. You go, oh, that's what that is. That's an indicator. And it's a weakness. And I don't like weakness. So I'm not going to allow it. And then, take a breath. I like to say, you know what? Here's a good one. You want to get through that moment. Nod your head slowly in the affirmative, right? So when someone's telling me something that's making me mad, I'll just slowly nod my head like, I understand. This is the way things are. I accept this. And this is, I'm calculating what my next move is going to be. And then, you see whatever, guys will count to 10. You tell your little kids that. Tell your little kids when they start losing their temper, you need to count to 10. Count to 10. Count to 100. Count to 1,000, whatever it is you got to do, and get control. Because, like I said, if you're losing control, it's not strength, it's weakness.
Yeah. I said this before where I read this book called Mind Games. Small little book. talked about anger management, like if people have anger issues.
Yeah. You realized it was low, or they said it was low self-esteem.
They say, yeah, anger issues stem from low self-esteem. And that was really embarrassing. You know, I didn't have anger issues, but I'm saying if someone ever told me like, oh, you have low self-esteem or something like that, that would be pretty embarrassing. I always thought. Mm-hmm. And so to me, I took that as an extreme, being so sensitive to even the expression low self-esteem, that I was like, oh, I can never get angry again. It says right there, everyone gets angry, you know? Mm-hmm. So that was always on my mind. Anytime I started to feel mad, I was like, okay, I feel mad right now, but I don't want to have low self-esteem, so I better act right, you know, kind of thing. And then after a while, it just became habitual. But I say like there's a difference between how you feel and how you behave. Like you have feelings, you know, but then if negative. Not, most people. So, you know, you're mad. Yeah, these mad feelings. So what, are you going to go and straight up behave mad, you know?
No.
Then, yeah, and a lot of people do it. And a lot of people actually behave mad and justify it because that's my true feelings. But again, they're two different things, man.
Don't act on your true feelings in front of everybody.
Most of the time, that's not really that good.
No, not good. Not good.
Yeah, I dig it though, like, you know, because that feeling.
Because if you act on your true feelings, by the way, the reason I'm saying that is if you act on your true feelings all the time, you won't get the long-term place where you want to be.
Bro, yes.
Your true feelings do not lead you to your true destination.
Yeah.
Right? They don't.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So don't,
especially when you're mad.
Keep your true feelings focused on the true destination that you want to be at. And the true feelings that you have of the anger and frustration and wanting to yell at somebody and all that other stupid stuff. Yeah. You know what you end up with? A broken iPhone because you hucked it at the wall. That's what you end up with.
Bro, how's this? Story time. I'll make it quick.
Okay.
So one of my friends I used to work with a long time ago, his name is Chris. So he's driving, gets cut off or something, you know, road rage situation. True feelings, right? True feelings. Oh, that guy, I want to beat him up. I want to hurt him.
Right.
I'm road raging. Yells something or whatever. Maybe the other guy yelled at him first. I don't know who started what, but they pull over, get into a fight. That's kind of, in a way, at the time, that feels like the fantasy right there. Wish I could fight this guy. I hope the store I'm going to, I hope he's right there so I can fight him. I don't know, whatever. That's a fantasy. That's your feelings. So anyway, Chris gets in a fight with this guy on the side of the road, grown adult, by the way. Fights the guy, tears his pec, tears it.
Chris tears his own pec.
Yes, in the fight. I don't know if he won or lost, whatever.
But
he's coming to work.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you he lost. Doesn't matter. Torn pec is a 6-month injury with a surgery.
Yeah. Can you work with a torn pec? Well, most of the time, probably not, you know, and all because, the guy cut you off or wasn't going fast enough or was going, too fast, whatever, It's one of those things. And that's
what your true feelings get you.
Yeah, especially in the moment, especially when it's anger.
Yeah. I don't know. That's weird. We'll have to explore that at some point because I know it doesn't make sense. I'm not sitting here saying everyone suppress all your feelings.
Yeah, all your real feelings, yeah.
But the stupid feelings that you have, suppress those. Yeah. Let them manifest themselves over time for a long-term result that's going to be what you actually want from life.
It's usually the anger.
Yeah, anger for sure is wonderful. But anger, jealousy, ego, all those things. Yeah. Those are all things that if you just act on them all the time, you're not going to have good times in life. I'm here to tell you.
And every single feeling when you're drunk. Next question.
Those are not good.
Yeah, don't act on those either.